My name is Sietsema, and I am a senior student athlete at Union High School. My sport is basketball. My love for basketball began when I was in the 4th grade. I tried other sports, but the court is where I wanted to be. I actually started school in another district in West Michigan. It was during my freshman year when I really began ramping up my training, taking it to the court. I became a more dedicated player and began to push myself harder and harder throughout the year. It was important for me to do my best and try my hardest because I didn't want to let my team or myself down. But I really didn't fit in at the school, either on or off the court. I talked with my dad and my mom about my frustration. They knew I needed someplace different. We decided that it might be in my best interest to move to a new school. So with their support and encouragement, I transferred to Union High School in the middle of my sophomore year. My first day at Union, I walked in not knowing anybody at all. I met with my counselor, Ms. Jacoby, and right away, she took me up and introduced me to the head basketball coach, Coach Guyton. He seemed to really understand me and cared about making sure I would fit in and succeed. A few days later, one of the star basketball players introduced himself to me in a class that we had together. That player, my now best friend and biggest competitor on the court, Quantez, otherwise known as Q. I found out later Coach Guyton had talked to Q and told him to help me get settled in at my new school. As we talked in class that day, it turned out that we happened to have a lot in common. After school, Q and I ended up going to the park to play basketball, shooting around and playing one-on-one. He was surprised. Like, dang, you can actually play. I got to school the next day, and everyone was approaching me the same way. Like, dang, I heard you can hoop. Q was the best player in my grade, so if he told someone I could really play, they would believe it. Over time, Q and I started spending more and more time together. Every night, he'd come over to my house to do homework, hang out, and play one-on-one. Both of us push each other to do better in school and in basketball. He's more than just a teammate to me, he's my brother. So it was an easy step for Q, who didn't have someplace to go, to move in with me and my family about 2 years ago. Between school, working 20 to 30 hours a week, homework, and basketball, my and Q's senior year is busy. Coach Guyton helps us stay on track. He has a positive influence on me as a man and as a coach. Our entire team knows that basketball is important, but we are student athletes, and grades are equally important. So I'm proud to keep my GPA over a 3.0 throughout my high school career. I have a larger goal of going to college and a career in business and marketing. Q and I are looking at several colleges now. Going to Union was one of the best decisions of my life. I look back now and have so many great memories, from summer team camps to beating my old school in a preseason scrimmage my junior year, to having a fantastic game and getting interviewed to be in the paper after my first ever varsity basketball game. And this year at Union High School, we won the Red Hawk Showcase, a Midwest basketball invitational. My team was united and proud to bring the title home for the first time, adding to our successful 15-6 season. I've learned that almost every student here has to work hard for what we have. It's not just given to us, but earned. The school, the coaches, and the teachers at Union know our struggles and the barriers that keep us from succeeding. But they help us break down those walls and celebrate with us when we achieve. Q and I may stay together for college, we may not, but I know that we will always be best friends. I found my team of friends, teachers, and coaches at Union High School, and united, I know that we will all succeed.